exhale after that one as the Phillies win it 6-0 in the getaway game against Seattle. This is Phillies post-game live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. A smiling, oh, he's almost smiling. He's smiling. There he is. Ben Davis, I'm Michael Barkan, Ruben Amaro Jr. In a moment, talk about a complete victory. You got the pitching from Zach Wheeler. He was spectacular, and as well the hits. They get the early run off the bat, the home run of Schwarber, then 3 more home runs in the later innings, and they win it 6-0, Benny.
We talked about it before the game about everyone needs to step up their game. Well, that's exactly what happened today. Zach Wheeler was dominant. The offense came alive. The defense was great. Stott had a great play early in the game. Marsh had a great play later in the game. It was just a complete package, and I think really the Phillies showed you today what they're all about and how good they can be. It was a great team win, but Zach Wheeler kind of stole the show for me, the way he threw the baseball. He was dominant and needed to give this ball club 8 innings. That's exactly what he did today to rest that bullpen that's been used so much over the first couple games. So overall, great W.
They're back to 6 games up on the Atlanta Braves. We discussed that in the pregame show. Hey, if all this goes away, they start putting a couple of wins together, we'll forget about this run that was a struggle, a major struggle, certainly for Bryce Harper and his teammates, and we hope that that is what happens. Let's take a look at the box score on a 6-0 shutout win. By the way, their last 4 victories, they got 4, their last 4 are all by shutout. If you look at Schwarber, 3 for 5 with a home run to lead it off on the 3rd pitch of the game. Trey Turner, nothing doing, but he did walk. Bryce Harper, 3 for 4, gets his 25th home run, gets 3,000 total bases for his career. Alec Bohm with a home run. Brandon Marsh, 1 for 4, and a spectacular catch. Don't know how he made it. JT Realmuto, 1 for 4. Castellanos, nothing. Bryson Stott, 1 for 3, and the home run. And Austin Hayes, 0 for 4. Take a look at the Bryce Harper home run. It comes in the top of the 8th with Trey Turner aboard off the walk. And Ben gets all of it, lofts it, gone.
That's what you do with hanging breaking balls. Lefty on lefty, just goes up top to your right field, a 2-run homer. And he broke out in a big way today. It was fun to see this guy doing the Bryce Harper type things that we love to see. 2 bullets to right field for 2 singles earlier in the ball game, and he gets one to his liking, and he just cuts it loose and incoming in right field. Bryce Harper doing his thing. It's great to see because you heard him say, when I play well, we win a lot of ball games. And it's true. When he gets that team going, it's a different story.
All right, let's go out to Ruben Amaro Jr. called today's game with Tom McCarthy. Ruben, you asked Bryce Harper about his approach to the plate. He said, when I expand the zone, I'm really bad. And when I hit the stuff that's in the strike zone, I'm really, really good. Made it sound so simple, Ruben.
Well, I mean, hitting can be simple. I mean, it's one of the hardest things to do in all of sports, I think. I know Ben will attest to that as well. And I just, at some point, the great ones, they come out of it. And Bryce Harper did today. I mean, he got some pitches to hit. He impacted the baseball the way he typically does. He got a couple of pitches to hit, as I said, and he capitalized. But it was a great team effort. I mean, it really started with Schwarber, but I'll tell you, I can't say enough about what Wheeler did today. Wheeler was just amazing. I know we're watching the Harper highlights right now, and those hits are huge and much needed. But when a guy like Zach Wheeler does what he does, it really does lift that dugout up quite a bit and gives those guys a chance. And he was just masterful today.
You're looking at Wheeler, 56% fastball usage. It's very frustrating as a hitter, and I know you can attest, Ruben, to know a guy's going to throw a fastball, and to be a hitter, know that there's really not a whole lot you can do with it. He had that fastball today. It may not have sit on the radar gun, but the finish on his fastball today was outstanding. Both the 4-seam and the 2-seam, correct?
Yeah, no question about it. And the beauty of what Zach, when he's on, that's exactly how he pitches. He uses his fastball, and he uses it to both sides of the plate. He uses all the quadrants. He can pitch it up. He can throw it down. He can move the ball. He can sink it. He can run it. And it has great life at the finish, as you've talked about a lot, Ben. And I will tell you that it was, like I said, it was a masterful job of doing just that today. And I always believe this, and I'll continue to believe it. The best pitch in baseball is a well-placed fastball. That's exactly what Zach Wheeler did to set everything else up.
Ruben, I said to Ben during our seventh inning update, there was just a different sense about today's ball game. There was some more confidence, and it went right through the television set. Certainly it hit us back here in Philadelphia. I don't know if you sensed that as well. There was a calm there, and that it seemed with certainty that they were going to win this game, and they did. What led them to it? Did you get that sense of it?
Yeah, I got that sense a little bit too. You know, you get sometimes when you're not going well and things have not gone well for the Phillies as of late. There's that sense that, you know, it's going well now, but something will go wrong. I didn't feel that today, and the reason why is because of Zach Wheeler and the way that they played defense today. They played a nice job. I mean, they had the circus catch in center field. That was pretty fortunate from Brandon Marsh, But, you know, they played good, crisp baseball, and that is a really good sign. Got a lot of two-out RBIs today, and again, I think it was Zach Wheeler who sort of set the tone. But again, they got some big base hits. It was nice to see Bryson Stott get on top of one and drive one out to one of the deepest parts of this ballpark. And, of course, you know, the Schwarbaum early, that sort of lets guys breathe a little bit, and I think that helps a lot as well.
You brought up Brandon Marsh. That catch he made was absolutely spectacular. Could have hit him right in the face. He could have dropped it, and instead it was a look what I got, and you and Tom seemed to be equally as surprised. Bottom of the seventh off of Polanco, and he caught it at the last minute.
Yeah, I mean, it was an amazing catch. I probably talked over Tom because I was so excited that he made the play. I think that ball actually did catch himself. I mean, caught him. And listen, one of the good things about it was he actually did go to the right spot. So had he not gone to the right spot and had a good read on the ball, then he had no chance of catching it. But hey, man, sometimes you better be lucky than good.
Yeah, you've been there in that situation. I'm sure of it. It looked like he had a beat on it, then he lost it at the last second, and then he regained his view of the ball and moved his glove to the spot.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened with me and with balls in the lights, where you'll be running and all of a sudden, you know, the angle will hit you such that the ball goes right into the lights. That's sort of what happened, I think, with Marsh, and that the ball went right into the angle of the sun, and he sort of, you know, very, very last minute sort of picked it up and athletically made the play. But hey. Things went well for a change today, and let's not poo-poo it. It's a good thing, and it was great to see the Phillies come out on top.
Things went well for a change, and maybe there will be a change as they now head to Los Angeles. Thanks, Ruben. We'll check you tomorrow as the Phillies play the Dodgers. Swept them a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully, it's going to be a tall order. They'll do the same thing. We'll take a timeout. We come back. We'll hear from Ben. More analysis on this 6-0 shutout win. And as mentioned, last 4 victories now during a very tough stretch for the Phillies have been shutout wins.
Phillies Post-Game Live is presented by Cure Auto Insurance. See how much you can save at Cure.com.